Once in a small village, there was a young guy named Leo. He had this huge dream of becoming a famous writer. His head was always full of big ideas and crazy imagination, but there was just one catch. He had zero self-discipline. He could never stick to anything. One day he'd write a couple of pages, but by the next day, he'd just quit. Then he'd try starting a journal, but 3 days later, he'd leave it gathering dust. Weeks turned into months, and even though he still wanted that dream, his life felt like a bunch of scattered puzzle pieces that didn't fit. One evening, feeling totally frustrated, Leo took a walk down by the river. That's where he saw an old man carving shapes into a massive rock with nothing but a tiny chisel. Leo was blown away. I mean, how could such a small tool even make a dent in a rock that strong? He got curious and asked, "Hey, how long have you been working on this?" The old man smiled and said, "Every single day for 1 hour for the past 2 years." Leo couldn't believe it. 2 years with just that tiny thing? Didn't you ever feel like giving up? The old man looked at him and said, "Son, this chisel alone isn't what's breaking the rock. It's my consistency. Showing up every day, that's what makes the impossible happen. You don't change a rock in one hit, but every single hit counts. It's not about how hard you hit it once, it's about doing it over and over again." Those words hit Leo harder than that chisel hit the stone. That night, he went home and decided to put this consistency thing to the test. Instead of trying to write a whole book overnight, he made a tiny commitment. He would write just 1 page every single day, no matter what. The first week was great. He was pumped and the words were just flowing. But pretty soon, laziness and self-doubt started creeping in. Some nights he was exhausted, and some mornings he just wasn't feeling it. But he kept hearing the old man's voice, "Every hit counts." That became his daily motivation. So even on his worst days, he'd force himself to write at least a few lines. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Slowly but surely, those pages started stacking up. 100 pages, 200, 300, until one day there was a thick manuscript sitting on his desk. Just by building that one habit, Leo had finished his very first book. But it didn't end there. He started sending his work to publishers, and at first he got rejected left and right. Those old doubts started whispering again, "Maybe you're just not good enough." But by now, Leo knew the secret of perseverance. Instead of quitting, he just kept going. He stayed on his journey. Another page, another book, another email. After 2 years of just showing up, one of his books finally got picked up. Before long, people everywhere were reading his stuff. His words inspired thousands, and Leo became known as the guy who turned his dream into a reality, 1 page at a time. So, my friends, remember this: success doesn't come from what you do once in a while. It comes from what you do every single day. Just like water carving out a valley or a chisel shaping a stone, your small, steady actions will eventually create something amazing. If you're feeling even a little bit inspired right now, don't let it slip away. Like this video, share it with someone who needs a little hope, and subscribe to join us on this growth journey, because your success isn't built in a day, it's built every day.